Alright, our next author, Hot Cocoa Nerd. It's been a hot minute since we had them last. 2393 was the last time. Basically 100 and almost 140 SCPs ago, which was the last one we had was like I said 2393 trees these days. That was the one with the forest nymph who was connecting to trees like it was a USB drive, and it was very lovely. It was very very wholesome, I would say. Wait, let me read what you actually said. Because I know it reminds me of the mythical creature called the Squink. It's a creature so it hates itself and cries 24. Yeah, I don't know how you got to that point, but okay, Hot Cocoa Nerd, you wrote now hiring. Okay, let's see who you're hiring here. Are you hiring Pumpkin Man? The Emerald Choir? They all just connect. Hey, we went from safe to Euclid to Keter. What? Beautiful, beautiful. Object class Keter. They contain procedures. All cases involving the manifestation of previously uncatalogued species in a specific area to be investigated for possibly originating from SB2532. In the event that an uncontained SB2532 instance is discovered, it is to be removed from its public locations through the use of protocol Cassandra. Any civilians who have been confirmed to have activated SB2532 or observed-A are to be administered E-class amnestics. Collected instances of SB2532 are to be filed at Site 63. In the event that the -A population is discovered, the full population is to be secured and isolated. Following this, members of the population are to be euthanized until the population is able to both sustain itself and be realistically contained at Site 104. Each population is to be provided with an environment and diet which stimulate its natural conditions. Footnote: for a full list of -A containment procedures and description, please refer to Index 2532 Alpha. Investigation into SB2532 origin is ongoing. Imagine next one is Thaumiel. Dude, that would be honestly. Next one is Thaumiel, and then the next one is Apollyon. that would actually would be the wildest like row of SCPs we ever had. SB2532 designates a set of related help wanted advertisement. In addition to a brief description of the job, the advertisement will list benefits and requirements for the job, as well as a phone number. Oh, I'm actually kind of down for this. I'm already like kind of getting excited what this could be. In all recorded cases, all listed phone numbers are valid and will produce no anomalous effects when called by someone who has not yet read the phone number on an SB2532 instance. Help wanted, please catch Cthulhu. How in the fuck? How are we supposed to do that? If a subject dials a phone number that they have read on SB2532 instance within 24 hours of reading it, they will be greeted by a human voice claiming to represent various organizations such as Terran Employment Agency, Biosphere Enhancement Society, and the Coexistential Work Program. No such organizations are known to exist. Yeah, of course. If the subject inquires about either the advertisement or the employment opportunity described, the voice will ask the subject to hold, followed by a period of silence lasting approximately 1 minute. The voice will then apologize and inform the subject that opening has already been filled. The voice will then ask the subject if they would like to be informed about future employment opportunities as they become available. Whether or not the subject responds in the affirmative does not seem to have any influence over future effects. I think it's kind of wild, like the idea of like having a help wanted and be like, hey, I want to help you guys. Is there a role available? And they're like, no. Like, hey man, how about you take those fucking posters down then if you've done. Like, imagine if that happened in real life. If like you see like a help wanted poster and you like take the letter, the phone number, you call them and they're like, oh yeah, sorry, we actually fully packed. We're good. It's like, then why is that poster still here? I think your job should be then to take these posters down if you're fully done. Within 13 hours of the completion of the phone call, a population of previously undiscovered organisms, -A, will manifest at an area near to where the call was made and where the job conditions described by the SB2532 instance exist. So we have -A footnote. Both anomalous and non-anomalous species have been observed. Okay, and area near footnote, record distance range from 1 kilometer to 12.7 kilometers. The -A population will proceed to integrate with the local ecosystem in the area, filling previously unfilled ecological niches. To date, all -A population have been well adapted to survive their respective environments and ecosystems. Oh yeah, those were from like 5 years ago. So you're telling me you had this posters up for 5 years, and not once you decide to like take them down? Hey man, hey man, you never know, dude. Like maybe one of them decides to quit one day. You know, it's always good to have some backup. You know, I had hopes. I'm in kind of like a financial strait right now, in a dire strait with my finances, if you catch my grip. So I kind of, you know, had high hopes, and you now shot me down. That's rough, buddy. Addendum 1. Reproduction of 20-28. Show block. Now hiring. Current job. Okay. Now hiring. Current job opening. Clearing of dead plant matter from the deciduous forest. You get to work closely with the environment around you. All dietary needs and housing are covered by employer. Very little workplace hostility. See, I mean, come on, man. Of course, people will be like, oh, that sounds nice. For more information, please contact Help Wanted. Please remove this post. Can you imagine? Addendum to abridged list of SCP-2532 and -A variations. Okay, here we go. We have the instances, the job description, and description of resulting -A. So -1, job description: feeding birds. Is that really? I mean, okay, if you have like like birds, like you like, I forgot what it's called. You know, like aquarium for birds. Terrarium, like where you hold birds and you take care of them, especially like near extinct birds, so you can like they reproduce and all that stuff, and you take care of them and you keep them safe. Then feeding birds, I can see that as a job. But if it's just like random birds, I'll be like, what? Why the fuck? Small flatus insects which are eaten by avians in urban environments. Fully mature female instances will hold several fertilized eggs in their own body before placing themselves in locations where they are likely to be eaten. Eggs are highly durable and often survive through the avian digestive tract, hatching large distances from their parents' original location. -17. Taking care of pets. Species of large marsupialoid felines instances will invade urban areas and abduct domesticated members of Felis catus. Instances will then adopt abducted cats and will treat them as if they were infants or juveniles. Eventually, abducted cats are fully integrated into the social group, with some interbreeding existing. Instances subsist mostly on a diet of rodents, avians, and small canines. So basically, the SCP itself becomes the employer. Like the -A's are the ones who took my job. -18, clearing of dead plant matter from forests. A species of hexapedal reptilians measuring an average of approximately 2.2 meters in length. Reptiles seem to be herbivorous decomposers, ingesting large amounts of dead plant matter which has fallen to the forest floor, followed by digging burrows and hibernating in them while ingesting plant matter decomposers. Instances have no known predators or prey. I always like SCP that seem like they can seemingly insert themselves into nature. Although I would say, like, if I just out of nowhere see, for example, here in London, if I just walk around and I see a kitty cat, I'm like, oh, that's cute, and out of nowhere I see a fucking tiger showing up and taking the cat away, I'll be like, what the fuck? What? What did I just witness? -59. Since reclassified SB. Monitoring of radioactive fluctuations in plants to ensure worker safety. Did expunged. -103. Placing flowers at graves. A species of non-toxic fungus. Instances are red in coloration with vaguely floral structured caps. Instances have shown a particular affinity for growing in cemeteries, presumably because of high volumes of decomposing matter. That's not the same as flowers, man. Mushrooms and flowers are not the same, brother. Dash 142. Pest control. Disembodied jaw structures which resemble enlarged versions of those found in Megalodon Megalodon. It's a Megalodon. Instances are capable of unaided propulsion through the air. Passage through the front of the jaws leads to a digestive tract presumed to exist in extra-dimensional space. Instances prey primarily on Larus canis. I want to see what this actually is. What animal is this? Yeah, it's a Megalodon. Oh my god. Can you imagine just a fucking Megalodon jaw shows up at your house? It's just... he just takes care of like pests. I'll be like, again, I'll be like, what? It's like, hey, yeah, can you, what is Larus canis? What is that? Seagulls. The idea of walking, like looking at your balcony, seeing a bunch of seagulls and calling pest control, like, hey, can you get rid of the seagulls? Yeah, no problem. And just suddenly a jaw of a Megalodon shows up, just like, hot cocoa nerd. This was awesome. This was fun. This was a good idea. I like this a lot. You know how fucking big Meg jaws are? They're massive. I know how big they are. I went to the museum where they had the fucking... and I was like... Jesus! It's like, what the... what? Like, the idea of Megalodons is so scary, right? Like... Of course, I'm pretty sure they... I say I'm pretty sure, but I think, like, because, like, we associate sharks that they, on purpose, eat human beings. Like, they aim to eat us, but they don't, of course. But like, if a Meg ever confused me for a seal and was like, ooh, the idea of a Meg mouth is like, there's no moment of like, oh, it bites your leg and you can maybe escape. Your whole body's gone. Like, it just swallows you whole. Oh, okay, Casabon, no problem. You sleep well, my man. You sleep well. I'll see you next weekend. And we talk, maybe doing, on Discord. I probably will share a thumbnail that we'll make for this. Probably have to make Megalodon jaws inhaling, seagulls. But yeah, that was a review of Sleep Well.